Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Gonna hit the road, head north today to North Carolina. And weather's fairly decent. Got some clouds lingering around. So hopefully it'll be a nice, easy ride. Pretty much the only part of this ride I don't like is getting through Jacksonville. Other than that, it's just your regular old highway driving. So thanks for tuning in. Let's get this show on the road. Making good time. We're almost in Jacksonville here, as you can see. Traffic's been moving along at a pretty good clip. Check out the old school over there. If you look up old public school in Jacksonville on a Google search, that place will pop up. A lot of pretty cool pictures. Alright, I'm gonna pull over and grab some fuel here. I'm just a few miles shy of the Georgia border at the Fernandina Beach exit. I tend to stop here. I was thinking about continuing on to Brunswick, but just ran through a brief little rain shower. So I'm gonna pull over and check on my camera right there in the front and make sure it didn't get any water where the microphone connection goes. Let's see, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. There we go. Some of them had a bag on it. I do declare we're in Georgia now. Raining over there. Not too far from Savannah now. Alright, we're up in the Savannah area. I'm going to go over to the Harley Davidson shop and get a little fuel while I'm also here, and maybe a bite to eat. Starting to get a little hungry. like this old truck they got here. We're heading to South Carolina next. Stop by Savannah Harley-Davidson and grabbed a bite to eat and topped off fuel tank. Back on the road again. I like Savannah Harley-Davidson's selection of shirts. I picked up one while I'm in there. Not that I need another one, but oh well, I got another one. Everybody's got their thing. Mine's t-shirts, poker chips, bumper stickers, and I like boots and jackets, but don't get a lot of use for jackets in Florida. But anyway, we're back on the road again, making good time. Some guy was asking me about my backrest that I picked up from Suicide Choppers at Bike Week this past Bike Week. So I steered him in the right direction. I happened to notice he was checking out the motorcycle when I was walking away from it. And when I was on the way back out, he asked me about it. Coming up on Interstate 16. Not too much longer, we'll be in South Carolina. Crossing over the Savannah River. Got a slowdown of some kind. Oh, well, that's what the holdup was. Motorhome caught on fire. I could smell it as I went by. About 90 miles south of Florence, South Carolina. Making good time up until that slight little slowdown. Ah! Almost to Florence. I don't know about you, but my ass is starting to get sore. I'll be looking forward to this stop. Alright, we're in Florence now. Florence, South Carolina. Getting close to the North Carolina border. the border. Little tourist trap just south of the North Carolina border. I'm gonna go ahead and pull over in here. South of the border in Florence, South Carolina, or at least near there, just south of the North Carolina, South Carolina border. And we'll go ahead and get back out on I-95. Next stop, Fayetteville. Or at least near Fayetteville. Gonna stop and spend a couple days with my cousin before I head up to Northern Virginia. Yeah, I've been to south of the border a whole bunch of times over the years. When I was a kid and we'd be traveling down to Florida a couple of times. And then up and down I-95 visiting family every 4 or 5 years. Next stop, Fayetteville. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I think the best option on this motorcycle, other than maybe navigation, is cruise control. I really didn't use it much the entire time I've had the bike, but I've been using it a lot on this trip. Pretty simple. Just reach over here, push in on the toggle down here where my thumb is, like so. Little light comes on the speedometer. Press down on the same toggle, the light turns green, and then pretty much you got it set. Let off the throttle, give your throttle hand a break, let it hang down, get the blood flowing, loosen it up a little bit, and just kind of chill out again. Super simple to use. I fiddled around with it just a little bit when I first got the bike, just to figure it out. Haven't touched it since. Got back on the bike. Real easy to use. Picked right back up on it again. Definitely has made the trip a lot more comfortable. I'm almost in Fayetteville now. I'm guessing I got, I don't know, 20 miles or so. I'm going to bypass the city itself and then head west just north of town and go wander out in the boonies to find my cousin's place. A long time ago he was in the 82nd Airborne, which is stationed up here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And he's recently moved back. So we're gonna go hang out up here for a couple days. A little bit ago I saw 3 large Air Force cargo planes flying in a formation. I'm guessing they're either heading to Pope Air Force Base right nearby, or they've got a can of whoop ass that they're about ready to discharge over one of the drop zones on Fort Bragg. But I haven't seen my cousin in, I'm guessing over a year now. Last time was when he came down to Florida trying to avoid flooding and hurricanes that came through North Carolina a while back. So we'll get to spend some time together before I head further north. I'll pick back up when I get off the highway. Yeah, we're on 295 right now, also known as Airborne and Special Operations Highway. We're going to head west off of 95, and then we're going to head north up into the boonies, the wilds of North Carolina. Alright, well, I made it up to North Carolina. I'm up by Fayetteville, kind of, sort of. Thanks for coming along on the ride with me. Today is the following day, and got to hang out with my cousin and his wife. He's got a nice little homestead out here, a little bit outside of Fayetteville. Got the axe throwing target down there, and got a nice little chunk of property. Definitely hit the jackpot with this place, but for privacy's sake I won't show the house. But thanks for tuning in, and come along on the ride. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next leg of the trip. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.